Hi folks, during the week I was asked to attend a care home. They had in their back doors these two union oval locks. They'd lost the keys many years ago and the doors had been unlocked for a long time. But they needed to secure the property, so I was asked to go and change the locks. And then rather than drill these, I decided I was going to pick them and save the cylinders. They can't be extracted because of the cam in the locked position, so they had to be picked. I've since been told that this SA stands for self-assembly, and if you look underneath you can see there are 6 pin chambers, which is quite unusual. Most of the ovals that I've seen are 5, but inside each of those pin chambers is an Allen head insert, so a screwable insert that can be taken out, and obviously the lock can be repinned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and open this. Now they are in quite a state on the door, so I'm going to give it a bit of a squirt with some GT85 there. And one of the things that makes these particularly difficult to pick is the warding is really it's obviously a protected key profile or restricted key profile, and that warding makes it difficult to get a pick into the lock or into this keyway to pick on top, to reach on top of these pins. Anyway, we'll give it a go. So I'm just going to make my way through from the front to the back. There's one. There's key pin 2. Make sure I'm picking the pins and not the warding. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5. Nice click there on 4. Nice click on 6. Nice click on 5. So we've got 6, 5, 4, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So all the pins are picking. There's no massive rotation on the core here. Nothing that I can feel. It just feels like the pins are dropping down in their respective pin chambers. A little bit of rotation on the core there. That looks like that was 3. There's 1 again. Nice click on 2, 3, 4 again. 5. And there's pin 6. Let's just get a slightly deeper hook here. See whether we got something hiding behind a pin. 6 feels set. 5 feels set. 4, 3, pin 2, and pin 1, which is particularly difficult to get to. I'm going to give it a little bit of a jiggle around now with a city rake, just to see whether I've got even more rotation on the core now, just to see if one of these pins is slightly overset. That's not doing much. It's giving me a little bit of rotation on the core though, so let's just go back in again. 6, 5 feels set, 4 feels set, 3 feels set, 2 is a little high, and 1 is 2. Let's just see whether we can nudge 2 down. 3, 4, 5, 6 is set. And so we've got the rotation back on the core again now. Still no signs of counter rotation. So something is just perched on the edge here somewhere, just holding us up. I'm using a really light tension on my finger now. I'm just literally resting my finger on there. Let's go back to the deeper hook. It takes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go back to the city rake, give it another jiggle. See whether that's going to free up anything in there. Nothing. I wonder if it's going to pick better in the other direction. Let's have a go. If I can get the tension tool in, there we go. So let's try picking it to the counterclockwise direction. That's now jumped into a really deep, what could possibly be described as a full set. Let's just go for a hunt now, see whether we can find a pin that's just holding that up. That pin there is set quite high. Pin 2. Which pin is that? Is it pin 3? It's 2. Feels really high. Let's go back to the back. 6. There we go. Pin 5. Wow, that was a bit of a battle. Right, well, I'm going to obviously gut this now, and we'll see what's inside and see if we can get a clue as to why it was hanging up so much. Okay, I'll be right back. Right, in the scheme of things, this should be quite an easy gutting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the cylinder after spending so long picking it. There we go. And I'm going to undo these Allen head screws here. And we should be able to tip the contents out, I would hope. Right, let's start with pin chamber 1. Here we have a spring. Well, what do you know? Straight away we've got a master wafer in there, which in theory should have made that much easier to pick, giving me 2 shear lines. Let's see what we got in pin chamber 2. Get off, there we go. Chamber 2, there's your spring. Another master wafer in there. So this is obviously part of a master's key suite. This is not making me feel very good because obviously there's so many different shear lines that this lock should have fallen open really quickly. Now that's the retaining clip for the cylinder that I've taken the pin out of. Let's just move that over there. Right, let's have a look at the third one. Let's see what we got in here. That's interesting. We've got what can best be described as 2 key pins in that chamber. One of them's upside down. Let's go for number 4. Obviously all of the GT85 I've sprayed in here is obviously now making life difficult getting these pins out. Let's see if we can just coax it out with a pick. The key pin. There it is. Only 2 more to go. There we go. Pin chamber 5. And let's do pin chamber 6. Get those springs sorted. Come on. All sticky. There we go. And let's just get the pins out. Wrong one. Get the pins out of 6. Aha. Now we have a tiny master key wafer in there. Little tiddly thing there. And the core has actually come out now. And that last key pin is stuck in there. There we go. Right. Wow, we've got a really sharp lip on the top of each of these key pin chambers. Very, very sharp lip on there. So that was clearly what was causing a bit of difficulty with the picking. Things were getting caught up on that very sharp lip there. And there's that absolutely amazing warding. And then the actual cylinder body itself. That's all pretty much standard. So, yeah. So basically, I think that it's made with very tight tolerances, and the key pins and driver pins were clearly getting caught up inside this sharp lip that we've got here on top of these this plug core. Oh well, there you go, got it picked in the end. A bit of a struggle, that one. I'll tidy these up, take a picture, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.